Good afternoon and welcome to Fartown, Huddersfield. It's a very picturesque ground here for the second division encounter between Huddersfield and Leigh. The Huddersfield team today, remember, Huddersfield coached now by Barry Seaborn, the ex-coach of Bradford Northern, come here in the middle of last season and is the coach at Huddersfield now. His assistant is Mick Blacker. Up there, the forward tackle off the ball, Sidol. Looks like he's took a knock. Offside, Leigh. Referee right in. And another 10 yards for talking. Tony Ido must have been saying something. So the referee gives him a further 10 yards. So a penalty to Huddersfield, just 10 yards inside their own half. Long kick by Stuart Cocker, but doesn't find touch. And Ledger still going, good running by Barry Ledger at St Helens. Enjoying his rugby at Leigh nowadays. There's Tony Ido, big boy this lad, inside. Well tackled. And Leigh, this referee allows play on. So Leigh. There's Tony Ido again, running strong, seems to have put a lot of weight on lately. Big boy Tony Ido now. Inside, number 8. Mark Shields, ex-Swinton. He takes the tackle. It's Leigh now putting it along the line. Number 6. Good running now, but well tackled Huddersfield. Last tackle, says the referee. Peter Brown looking for the little chip. Looks to get over the head, but looks to go straight into touch. So it'll be ball back and an handover. Good ploy there by Peter Brown. Big boys in this Leigh second row. Also Peter Apati loose forward from the famous family. His brother Tio at St Helens and Joe at Swinton. Number 12, Boothroyd, ex-Castleford, unloads it to Hook. Hook gives it to Gibson. Good play by the scrum half. Aaron Sawyer looking for his wingman, but spoils it with a bad pass. Obstructions, he's pulling a Leigh player out, the referee. Not happy with that, but a good run by Aaron Sawyer, the scrum half for Huddersfield. So, Huddersfield get a penalty. Russ Bridge, the offender. Remember, Bridge from Fulham, so Huddersfield start with a tap. So Huddersfield now in the Leigh half. Good big ball, Siddall, but he can't unload and he's tackled. Tackled by Peter Brown. Peter Brown gets the ball. Knock on, says the referee. Peter Brown lucky to get away with that, but the referee sees it differently and it's a scrum down. It'll be Sawyer to feed for Huddersfield. Now, 30 yards out from the Leigh line. Sawyer feeds, gets it out. He's got Chapman coming up alongside him. Eddie Riddlesden, but he's tackled. Topping does the tackling, help with John Woods. So, Huddersfield in possession. Bad pass, but well picked up by Aaron Sawyer. The ball goes backwards, play on, says the referee. Wally Gibson, the Australian stand-up, picks it up. Sawyer's got Siddall, big boy this Siddall, but he's tackled downstairs. Mark Shields doing the tackling. Good play, the gap was there, but Cocker just couldn't hold the ball. Found a gap on this right side of the Leigh defence, but luckily for Leigh, Cocker couldn't hold it, so it'll be a scrum down. Leigh's heading ball, Sean Lang to feed. 10 yards inside the Leigh half, one against the head. Sawyer picks it up, comes away, he's got Gibson gives it to Chapman. Good play by Leigh. Huddersfield must score it. Try, no. Touch judge reckons he was in touch, but good football by Huddersfield. Fanned the ball out wide, but good play. Crowd applaud it. Really good football. Went right from one side to the other side, and it ended up with Chris Chapman being put in touch. So Leigh will restart. Peter Brown taps it, gives a long kick forward, finds Huddersfield unawares, but luckily Thomas brings it out halfway line. Huddersfield in possession, having all possession in these early stages. John Woods does the tackling there on Chris Parr. Huddersfield now. Gibson feeds it into Parr. Looks a bit forward, but the referee's played on. Huddersfield in possession, 10 yards inside the Leigh half. Here's number 8, Siddall, gives it to Sawyer. Sawyer shows a long ball. Lewis switches it back to Cocker. Cocker sees the gap, goes for it, still going. Good run by him, he's got his... But good tackle by Paul Topping. But good run by Stuart Cocker. Broke the Leigh defence and offside Leigh. 2 players offside. Russ Bridge and Ian Jeffrey are judged offside, so this will give Huddersfield a shot at goal. But brilliant play by the full-back there. Cocker broke clean through. He had number 3, Eddie Riddlesden, in support, but he couldn't get his pass out. And Topping did a sensational tackle. So, number 3 for Huddersfield, Eddie Riddlesden, be taking a kick. It's about 20 yards out, about 10 yards to the left of the post, right to the post. Should put this one over and give Huddersfield a 2-0 lead. But in these early stages, it's all been Huddersfield. Alex Murphy won't be too pleased with Leigh. The gaps are showing in the defence. First Sawyer breaks through a big gap, and then the full-back Cocker makes an excellent run. So, videoing this from on top of an hill here. We've not got anyone round us, but the wind's getting up now. So it's Riddlesden. Wind in his favour. No problem. So, Riddlesden, after 6 minutes, Riddlesden puts Huddersfield in the lead with a penalty. Sorry, it's Chapman who changed the numbers. Chapman's playing in number 3 and Riddlesden in number 4. Told us differently earlier on. Anyway, we got the team off the coach as well, Barry Seaborn, and he gave him as Riddlesden as 3 and Chapman at 4. So we've altered that now. We've put Oh, bad mistake by Ian Thomas. Touches the ball from the kick-off, and so they have to drop between the sticks. Bad mistake. Puts Leigh on the attack here now. So it'll be a drop out from between the sticks for Huddersfield. It'll be Chapman taking this. Oh, clever move there by Huddersfield. Just a short one and they got possession. Sawyer, oh, bit high. Offside, says the referee. No forward pass the referees give, so it'll be a scrum down. Leigh's head and ball. Yeah, you'll have to excuse me for saying that was Riddleston kicking at goal. I should have known better, actually. They're both different colours, Riddleston and Chapman. So Leigh get it out. Ruane gives it to Toppin. Toppin sees a gap, just closed though at the last minute. So Leigh's chance now. First time penalty. Referee been told every rugby game this year, the referee's told up to clean up round play the ball, and that's just what the referee's done. Is give Leigh a penalty. About 20 yards, similar position to where Huddersfield's just kicked a goal, and John Wood should have no problem with this. Should equalise the score here. Bad mistake by Huddersfield. After neat little work by Sawyer, he did a little short drop out and got possession back, but then spoilt it by throwing a forward pass. So it's John Woods trying to equalise, have no problem, and it goes over. So 7 minutes gone at Fartown. Huddersfield. It's Huddersfield 2, Leigh 2. So Leigh replies straight away through John Woods. Got old record scorer now for Leeds. Beat the record a couple of weeks ago. So it's restart now, all over again, start from scratch. Huddersfield 2, Leigh 2. As Wally Lewis tries to get the game restarted. Wally Lewis, I've got Wally Lewis on my mind. So, restart. Rapati, well tackled though. So Leigh in possession, 10 yards inside their own half of the field. There's big Tony Ido, comes charging through, takes some stopping this Ido, put a lot of weight on since he moved to Australia. Leigh now, but the tackling hold, just short of the halfway line. Leigh in possession, Peter Brown, but well tackled. No, it's... So Leigh make it into the Huddersfield half of the field. Lang is... Ido again, Ido goes on his own and he's well tackled. Good tackling by Huddersfield, and a penalty again, not letting him play the ball, says the referee. Huddersfield fans don't like it, but that's the ruling. Works both for both teams. Don't let a player play the ball, interference. So John Woods has a chance to put Leigh in front. Almost 50 yards out, but directly in front. Be a good kick if John kicks this. He has got the wind behind him though in this first half. So Woods trying to put Leigh in front. Seems to be settled down now, Leigh, a bit more, playing more football. But it was all Huddersfield in the first 5 minutes. But as I say, Leigh settled down. John Woods now, what can he do with it? The Blins blew it over. Referee stops the clock. The Huddersfield hecklers get going. There's always a choir of hecklers wherever you go. And Huddersfield's got their own, about 8 of them. So, John Woods. 50 yards out, directly in front, wind behind, but bad kick by John Woods. Wally Gibson takes it on the full, comes running out for Huddersfield. So, knock on, referee spotted a knock on, another bad mistake by Huddersfield in their own half. They'll have to minimise these mistakes in their own half if they want to win this game, because Leigh will certainly capitalise. So it's Leigh to feed. Sean Lang feeding, says the referee. So Huddersfield get raw applause from the Huddersfield fans as Huddersfield get the first penalty, feeding. So Wally Gibson now a penalty here, having a word with Peter Brown. So Gibson, not a very good kick by Gibson, but at least it goes into touch, makes about 10 yards. It's placed inside the Huddersfield half of the field, 10 yards shy of the halfway line. Restart through the hooker, Paul Hook, Phil Hook, Siddall, he's well tackled, gets to the halfway line. Good tackling by Leigh now. Sawyer inside to Parr, but he's well tackled. Can't go without your legs. Sawyer out wide. Pass, Siddall back inside. Long ball, lovely play, but interception. Ball, good play there. And it looked like Mick Round had a clear run. Good play by Ian Thomas. Brought him down when he had an interception. Here's Tiorapate inside to Shields. Good running by Leigh. Good support play, Rusbridge. Now it's just 10 yards out. Leigh attacking. Putting on the pressure now. Here's Rowain. Inside to Woods, but no. Sticks hold, doesn't pass. 10 yards out. Still Leigh looking for the first try. Peter Brown barges forward, but loses possession and Huddersfield dive on it. Advantage play. Referee, Huddersfield now in possession. Bad mistake by Peter Brown, but what a good cover tackle by Thomas on Mick Round earlier. Intercepted and Huddersfield pass on the halfway line, and when he looked like he was in the clear, Thomas just caught him from behind. Huddersfield now finding it hard to make ground. Thomas comes in, he's brought down. 4 tackles gone, not made a yard. Sawyer says I'll do something about that and gives it inside to Parr. Again tackle, last tackle. Leigh tackle, not kept the Huddersfield players penned in their own 25. Gibson gets his kick away, but Ledger's got it covered. The bounce beats him though, but he still recovers and dives on the loose ball. Referee said it's gone in. Offside, says the referee. Got to give players 10 yards, remember, this season, not 5. So the referee reckoned Huddersfield didn't give him the 10. So Leigh get another penalty. Midway between the halfway line and the Huddersfield 25. Peter Brown going for touch this time. But all Leigh in the last few minutes. Well, bad mistake by Peter Brown. Puts the ball dead in goal. So it'll be an Huddersfield dropout from the 25. Making very basic mistakes, Leigh, in the early game. But they'll get possession back in. He'll be on the attack again. Gibson. Round. Takes it on the full. Runs into his opposite number, though. Thomas, who does another good tackle. Jeffrey inside to Tiorapate, who's brought down. Shields. Again, good tackling by Huddersfield. Russell Stewart does the tackling this time. Goes out wide, Lang inside to Shields. Shields feeds it to Rowain. Rowain breaks through one tackle but can't get through the other. So Leigh. Lang goes on his own. Can't pass the ball out. He takes the tackle. Last one, says the referee. What look for the kick here? Peter Brown, he's got it. Dummies the kick. Ledger does a little kick forward, but Cocker takes it on the full. I think that should be a restart penalty again. Interfering. What? Interfered with Peter Brown after he'd kicked. After Ledger had kicked. So Leigh get another penalty. Penalties coming thick and fast in this last 5 minutes for Leigh. Leigh player receiving attention. He's alright. He's up again. It was Ledger. So Leigh to restart with his penalty 10 yards out. Huddersfield will have to be on the alert here. So it's about 10 yards out. Nope, they're just taking a tap here, Leigh. Sensible thing to do. So still 10 yards out. Leigh looking to start another attack here. Rapate, good tackling though. Just 8 yards out now. Leigh getting nearer. There's Tony Ido, but he's well marked. 2 or 3 Huddersfield players following him where he goes. Watch for Lang here. Lang gets it offside again. So John Woods will put Leigh in front here. It's right in front of the sticks. Huddersfield fans not happy with this penalty count. I make it about 6-1. I mean, if you want to win a rugby game, you can't give penalties away like this, especially when you've got someone as dangerous as John Woods kicking goals. He'll blow this one over. 10 yards out right in front. Huddersfield are playing good football, but they're just making the basics. They're giving too many penalties, and through these penalties, Leigh are getting all the possession. So, 15 minutes gone. John Woods puts Leigh in front. So it's 15 minutes gone here at Fartown, Huddersfield. Huddersfield 2, Leigh 4. So Huddersfield will have to restart again now on the halfway line. Crowd booing the referee, not happy with this penalty count. I make it 6-1 to Leigh. So, this time the loose forward kicks this one. Stewart, Australian, who's played with Bradford Northern. So, Leigh again in possession, having all the early ball, Leigh. Bad play though, knock on. Oh, off the ball incident. This could be upsetting, it could be a dismissal here. It looks like Peter Brown, he should know better. Touch judge is on, we'll just have to wait and see what the consequences are. I've got a feeling he's going to have an early shower here. Looks like he's got, don't know, might be sent off, he might not be. No, it looks like referee's been a bit lenient. He said it was a push. I think the Huddersfield played. Oh, he's getting 10 minutes in the bin. Referee's been a bit lenient. 10 minutes in the bin for Peter Brown. He should know better. Young Alex Murphy will be too pleased with him. It was a tackle off the ball. I didn't see it. All I seen was the touch judge come on and a Huddersfield player lay down, and it was the hooker, Phil Hook, who was on the receiving end of the Brown legality. So, Leigh down to 12 men now for 10 minutes. Can Huddersfield take advantage? So it's Huddersfield possession. Offside Leigh. Right in front of the sticks as well. So the referee looks like he's trying to even the score up here. Tony Chapman's got a chance now to put Huddersfield level. The penalty, about 20 yards out and about 5 yards to the left of the sticks. Penalties coming thick and fast. The game not really getting going. Too many stops and starts. So, yeah, you'd have to excuse me earlier saying it was Riddlesden. Although I know Riddlesden's a coloured player, we were talking to Barry Seaburn prior to the kick-off, and he gave us the team, and his team was number 3 Riddlesden, number 4 Chapman. So when I see number 3 kicking at goal, as far as I'm concerned, that's Riddlesden in the programme. Anyway, we've changed all that now. It's just that Tony Chapman was black for 5 minutes. We've changed, he's white again. So it's Chapman trying to equalise for Huddersfield. It's 20 yards out, but the wind stop the clock, says Mr. Dollerton. It's swirling wind here, and with Huddersfield's ground being high up, it really gets the wind. I mean, on a really windy day, it must be treacherous out there on the field. But it's a good playing surface, nice pitch. Just don't get big crowds here. It's just someone with money could put money into this club. It could be a perfect club. So Chapman has another go. Ball stands upright this time, and he kicks it. So pitch square, 4-4 again. So it's Huddersfield 4, Leigh 4. Penalties by Chapman, 2 for Huddersfield, and Leigh 2 by Woods. So it's the Leigh to get the game restarted on the halfway line again. This time Topping does a short one, good play, but ball just rolls kindly. Riddlesden, and he knocks it on. Again the Huddersfield fans not happy. But give Wally Gibson his credit, he went down bravely there. He had Teo Rapati bearing down on him, but he went bravely down at his feet. But he must have knocked on. I didn't see it, but the referee did, and that's all that counts. So Leigh in possession again inside the Huddersfield half. So it's Jeffrey. Goes along the line, Ruane inside to Rapati, but he's well tackled. 30 yards out now, Leigh attacking again. Bridge throws a wide pass, but Lang knocks on and sends Leigh on the Huddersfield on the attack through Gibson. Got to keep your eye on the ball. Lang didn't do that, and he knocked on, but Huddersfield were quick on the loose ball. Siddall, big prop forward, biggest man on the field today, this Siddall. He makes it to the halfway line for Huddersfield. Ball's fanned along the line. Boothroyd feeds it inside to the fullback Cocker, and Cocker's going again, gives it to Sawyer. Sawyer chips through, just the ball bounces favourably for Huddersfield, but luckily for Leigh, Paul Topping's there to kick it into dead. He had Riddlesden breathing down his neck, but good play again by this Cocker, the fullback for Huddersfield. That's twice he's broke this Leigh ranks. So Leigh restart from between the post. Brown, Riddleston takes it, almost juggles with it, but picks it up. Thomas tries to go round and Jeffrey, but he gets tackled 25 yards. Here's Riddleston knocked on. Bad mistake by Riddleston up the first tackle. Jeffrey quick to pick that loose ball up. Bridge, he goes on his own. Remember this lad Bridge, signed from Fulham, played for Wigan once in the Charity Shield against Wigan in Wales, but Leigh were quick to sign him. Alec Murphy seen some potential and signed him. So Leigh fanning it along the line. Tio Rapate, he takes the tackle, but forward, and he gets away with that. Forward to Tony Iro, a mile forward. Referee says play on. Leigh fanning it out to this wing here, Jeffrey, but he takes the tackle. Good tackling again. Gibson in the tackle this time, along with Riddleston. This time gets a good kick away. The wind gets hold of it. I think this will go in dead. Yeah, touching dead. So Huddersfield will get a restart on the 25 with a tap. The wind got hold of that kick then by the Leigh player, and it just went dead. Strong wind. So pretty even game at the moment. Huddersfield warming a sub up. Can't see anyone carrying a knock on the Huddersfield team, and maybe Seaborn's just letting the players know that they can be took off. Sawyer comes running forward, just midway between the Huddersfield 25 and halfway. Gibson feeds it to this Cocker again. He's almost through again. Very impressed with his Stuart Cocker, the full-back. Penalty. Case. He's been around long enough to know you don't do that. So Huddersfield get a penalty, holding down in the tackle. So Gibson takes a quick one, puts into touch just inside the Leigh half of the field. Alec Murphy will have something to say about these silly penalties, and another one offside. Penalty counts being evened up. That's the fourth penalty on the run now for Huddersfield. I made the penalty count 6-1. It's about 6-all now. Gibson again puts it into touch. Gets inside the Leigh 25. Now what can Huddersfield do here? Good attacking position. Sawyer into Parr. Parr takes the tackle, makes 5 yards though. Does the groundwork and the work of a forward. Sawyer again seems the playmaker. Gibson switches it wide to Stewart, and Stewart loses the ball. Again Huddersfield lose the ball in the first tackle. Barry Seaburn will have something to say about that. Bridge brings it away. Correct thing to do when you're in your own 25. Makes a good 10 yards. Lang inside to Shield. He takes the tackle. Good tackling by Huddersfield. Woods switches it inside. Good play by Woods to Rapate, but Rapate goes down. Good tackling by. Here's the one to Topping. Topping gets his kick off. Gets behind the winger Thomas. This looks a beauty. Finds touch about 20 yards from the Huddersfield line. That was a good kick, about 70 yards. Save your forwards a lot of work. Leigh gives his Leigh forwards plenty of space and breathing space there. Huddersfield have to backtrack 70 yards. What a kick. Just shows you how strong this wind is. So the only thing in Huddersfield's favour is they get head and ball. And young Sawyer, Aaron Sawyer, young Gozzy having a good game up to now. Puts it in. No, referee's not happy. Said it didn't go in. Wants a re-scrum. Leigh Hooker lying on the Huddersfield hooker on the floor. Hook. He's got the correct name, hasn't he, for an hooker? Hook. Gibson inside to Riddleston. Riddleston though takes the tackle. Been around a long while this Riddleston. Played with Halifax. And the other centre Chapman played with Castleford, so they seem to pick up all the first division players when they seem to be at the end of their careers, this club Huddersfield. Oh, good tackling though. Boothroyd, another ex-Castleford player, plays it to himself. Wise play, makes a good 10 yards. Good play by Boothroyd. Sawyer throws it along the line. This time number 11, Scholes, but he has to take the tackle. Last tackle, says the referee. Watch for the kick here. Sawyer, little chip. Play on, says the referee. He reckons Sawyer was looking for an Oscar, and Sawyer's up on his feet. The referee was correct. Sawyer trying to beat Jack Nicholson there, looking for an Oscar. Seemed that he hadn't got the penalty and he was up on his feet like a young Jack Rabbit. So Leigh in possession in the Huddersfield half. Brian Case, he takes the tackle, not making much ground, Leigh. Been better throwing it along the line. Lang tries the same and he goes down. Referee again tells him get up. No Oscars given out today, says the referee. This is rugby league, not dramatics. Chapman takes the tackle, but both teams making mistakes. I'm sure Alec Murphy will be very upset, Willie. But Huddersfield, to the credit, they're holding on well. Siddall, but he takes the tackle. Iro and Burapati, two New Zealander connection, bring him down. Here's Gibson having a good game. Gets his kick off, but Topping's got no. Goes into touch. Good kick by Gibson. He saves his forwards 30 yards. So, playing the Leigh half. Midway between the Leigh 25 and halfway. We've got 27 minutes gone here at Fartown, Huddersfield. Huddersfield 4, Leigh 4. Sawyer, another one. That's twice against the head for Huddersfield. Gibson looking for a gap. Goes round. Good running. Straightens up, but runs into Leigh players. Gets it out, though, to Stewart. Along the line to Chapman. Chapman gets it going. Oh, knock on. Bad mistake by Huddersfield. Open line there for Huddersfield. If the player could have took that pass. But Lewis, I keep saying Lewis. I say I'm a right, Wally. It's Wally Gibson. Found a gap and jinked his way through it. Very impressed with him. Straightened up and got the pass out. So just getting a lot out of the ball. And a 2 against the head. So Leigh back to full strength. Peter Brown serving his 10 minutes in the bin. I'm sure Alec Murphy had something to say to him. He's walking on thin ice now. Any more and he'll be off. Here's Rapati to Lang. Good pass, but Lang was well tackled. But good backing up by this young lad Lang. He's Topping again, looking for the kick. This time he gets a beauty. Gets behind the full-back Cocker. But look, it bounces awkwardly. He has to play it. Picks it up inside his in-goal area. Looks up and comes forward. He sees a load of red and white shirts. Tries to go between Jeffrey and Round, but he's tackled. The wingman, here's Riddleston, giving his forwards a break. He takes up play, makes 5 yards. Hook, the hooker, Sawyer, along the line. Good play, good pass there, but he's well tackled by Leigh. So, trying to get out on, is that Sawyer, involved a lot, gets his pass out, but Chapman's well tackled. Impressed with these Huddersfield halfbacks, involved in everything. Gibson again, a little chip through, Sawyer's running onto it. But what a crazy mix-up there. I think Gibson thought he was offside, left it, Brian Case kicked it and Lang picked it up. There's Iro, he has to take the tackle though. Can't get unload. Huddersfield tackle man and ball. Iro goes down, here's Topping. Lang again, getting him involved now, Lang. Russ Bridge attacked in half-back. Shields got through the gap, he's seen the gap, he's going strong inside to his fella prop forward Case, but the referee's a judge forward pass. Good play though by the two Leigh prop forwards there. Shields made the break and Case was backing up, but unfortunately for Leigh the pass went a yard forward. So it'll be a scrum down with Huddersfield heading ball. Huddersfield winning the scrums. 30 minutes gone, 10 minutes to half time. It's still 4 apiece as Gibson again comes away, feeds it to Chapman. But Ledger did well, he came in off his wing and brought Chapman down when they had a 2-man overlap. So Huddersfield again. Chris Parr gets into the Leigh half, but he's well tackled, 2 Leigh defenders. Hands up, wanting Huddersfield to get a score here. Oh! Play on, says the referee as Luke pick up another loose ball. Chapman does a good tackle on him though. So Leigh trying to break away now. Can't see who's got the ball here, but I know it's Leigh. Have to excuse me, I've got a canopy from the satellite TV right in front of me. And Peter Brown's dumped down. Crowd like that, especially after Brown, what he did earlier. Good play by Rowan, still gets his pass out, but the Huddersfield defence is there and Round's well tackled. Round getting nowhere opposite this young Ian Thomas. Looks a very wiry person, this young Thomas from Huddersfield. Very fast. Round's not getting any joy out of him today. And Brown gets a good kick. Oh, finds touch 2 yards from the Huddersfield line. What a telling kick by Peter Brown. Punishing kicks these, especially when it's a close game. But Huddersfield, one thing, they've got the head and ball. So Sawyer will feed. He's only 10 yards from his old line. This is one scrum Huddersfield's got to win. Referee is sent someone else. What's going on now? Teo Rapati's going. Is he being sent? Oh, substitution's being made. It looks like an arm injury for it. Looks like he's holding his right arm. So Rapati goes off. And is it Andy Collier comes on? He's got 2 forwards on the subs bench today. Andy Collier and the ex-Warrington Wigan player Ian Potter. Referee not happy, loose. Foot up, says the referee. Rusbridge adjusts to it. Oh, lovely quick tap by this very quick thinking Sawyer. Still going, quick thinking. That should be a penalty. No, the referee's let it go. Having a brilliant game, this scrum half for Huddersfield. Thinking very much, using his loaf. But a bad pass and John Woods plucks it out of the air. You can't give them sort of passes when John Woods is lurching around. He's noted for his interceptions. Every club he's been with, he usually grabs a few interception tries every season, and that was a suicide pass by Huddersfield. Ruane gives it to Case gives it to Lang, another forward, but the referee don't see it. Carry on. Leigh in possession, penalty again. Silly mistake by Huddersfield. I know how many times have we seen this go on, and Brown takes a knock on. Huddersfield like that, they reckon justice was done there. I think Brown should have been better slowing it up and letting John Woods go for goal. Instead he tried to take a quick tap and knocked it on. So Huddersfield head and ball, still 10 yards outside the Huddersfield line. Feeding, no, not retiring, says the referee. Referee saying Sawyer didn't retire. Penalty goes to Leigh. Same place as before, so maybe Peter Brown will have second thoughts this time. What's he going to do this time? No, they took another tap. Bridge taps it this time. Inside to Case. He has to take a tackle. I think they'd been better at this. Peter Brown on the burst inside. Oh, he's try. Forces his way over. Try, says the referee. Made by Peter Brown. Peter Brown charging through, and he got his pass out. It looked like the hooker who went in there, Bridges. Yeah, Russ Bridges was the scorer. Took a pass off Peter Brown after Peter Brown had bullocked his way forward, and 3 defenders holding on. He got slipped out a lovely pass to Bridge, but give Bridges due, the try still needed scoring. He had 3 players on him, but he still found the strength to butter underneath the Huddersfield defence. So the first try scored on 34 minutes. Maybe that'll settle Leigh down now. Converted by John Woods. So Huddersfield got to come from behind now. They've got it all to do, but give them credit. They've tackled well, and they've been good on attack, certainly around the half-backs and the full-back. Fans, though, still not happy with these referee decisions. That come from another penalty against Huddersfield. This looks a good one. It goes between 2 players. Brilliant kick by Gibson, and it looked like a Leigh player touched that, but no, the touch judge reckons they didn't, so Leigh will get head and ball. But a nice kick by Gibson between the 2 Leigh defenders. Fans not happy on the far side as Leigh come away with it. Ruane breaking through, gets his pass, another try here to Leigh. Still going Leigh, but there again the defence comes back. Good cover tackling by Huddersfield. The ball went along the line, juggled and jeeped. Leigh come again, looking for another try to surely really kill there. Still gets his pass out to Jeffrey. Jeffrey comes forward, but there's no one to pass to. Leigh all bunched over here on this left-hand side, but still in possession. Look like they're getting on top now, Leigh. Loses the ball, and Huddersfield dive on it through Riddlesden. So Huddersfield full back down now. having a good game too. Cocker still down on the floor. The woman physio comes on, see what she can do to him. But Huddersfield got the ball. Let's slow it down a little. Half time, only about 4 minutes away. Offside. Andy Collier only just come on, adjudged to be offside, and the referee gives the penalty to Huddersfield. But what a killing blow that was by Rusbridge, going under the sticks just before half time. So Huddersfield's got it all to do now. Boothroyd plays it to himself, gets to the halfway line. Aaron Sawyer, oh, big hit there. Ruane just shoved his shoulder out and Scholes went down. Here's Sawyer again. In everything, this little scrum half. Good pass out and good tackling by Ledger again. So, Huddersfield, what can they do here? Comes along the line, Parr to Gibson. Gibson sees the fullback, they're linking up, but he can't get his pass out. Finally does. Gives it inside to the Boothroyd. Boothroyd shrugging off the tackles, and he gives it good play though. Ido picked up by the Leigh player. Here's Ido, switches it inside to Ruane. Ruane goes round one man, goes round another, goes through the gap, lovely pass. John Woods just can't hold it and knocks on. Been interesting to see what John Woods had done if he'd have held that ball. He only had the fullback in front of him. Such judge coming on, he's got something to say. I've got a feeling it's something on the bench. No, he's shouting out on Huddersfield. I think it's something from the bench that's being said here. I'm not sure. He's going to have words with a player, the referee, Mr. Rollerton, shouting. Who's he shouting out? Oh, Leigh. Oh, it's the Huddersfield hooker, Phil Hook. And Leigh number 8, Mark Shields, having a word. I didn't see the touch, judge did though. Having words with them both. I don't think it'll be a penalty, it'll just be a scrum. Yeah, referee's strong words told him. No, look, next time. The bath, don't take long, fill the bath up. Gibson. Dummies, he's got the fullback running in again, gives it to Thomas. Thomas, good play. Cocker chips forward. Has he got the strength? But Topping, excellent play by Topping. Again, the touch judge is on. I think Gibson was took off the ball there. You'll find that Wally Gibson, who was supporting that move, was took off with the ball, without the ball. And I think the Leigh player's Ruane, elbowing. Ruane is the culprit. Referee gives the penalty. Just outside the Leigh 25, but what brilliant football by Huddersfield. Riddleston, Thomas to the fullback overlapped, give it to the wing and then he'll come back for the second shot. A little chip, but he just didn't have the speed to beat Topping, and Topping did well to smother it. But in the meanwhile, Wally Gibson had been took off the ball. So, 10 yards from the Leigh line, just before half time. Can Huddersfield get a try here? Surely give him confidence if they could score here. Oh, Sawyer, insta Gibson. Gibson comes forward, he's through! Brilliant play by Gibson! Jinks his way through 3 Leigh players, goes under the sticks. Bad tackling by Leigh, but good play by Gibson. Well deserved try. I make it a minute before half time. What a time to score. So, Wally Gibson puts Huddersfield's first try on the board. Looks like we'll be going in at 10 apiece. Yeah, these two half-backs for Huddersfield are looking dangerous every time they've got the ball. And Gibson short. Even Murphy knew this Gibson could be trouble, and tell you what, he knows for sure now. He jinked through 2 or 3 players and even had the audacity to do a little skip as he went under the bar. He's left Chapman with an easy kick. So, it's 40 minutes gone, stroke of half time. It looks like they'll be going in at 10 apiece. So, can Chapman convert Gibson's try? He should have no problem, it's under the sticks. Puts it over. So, it's half time here at Fartown Huddersfield. Huddersfield 10, Leigh 10. Fans happy with the Huddersfield team, and I'm sure the coach will be. After last week's dismal performance against Trafford Borough, they're playing well today. But what will Alex Murphy have to say to his Leigh players? I'm sure he'll like to be a fly on that wall in that. Well, welcome back to Fartown Huddersfield for the second half. Remember, it's Huddersfield 10, Leigh 10. substitution, only one substitution made at half time, and that's Huddersfield bringing on Big Joe Radioli in the forwards, and I think you'll find it's number 12 who's gone off. But I'll let you know that in a moment as Collier comes away with it for Leigh. It's caught me unawares, this early kick-off. Lang inside to Shields, but Shields has to go down. Where the fans around me, seems a very popular player for Huddersfield, this Joe Radioli. Come from Oldham. Big lad. And the tackle already. So back to Toppin. Toppin unloads it. Catches the wind in the air and holds up. But bounces. What a bounce for Toppin. Unfortunate for Huddersfield. It just bounced straight into touch. But I must say, the few fans in front of us here, he seems like a popular player, Radioli. All shouting, go on, Joe. Go on, Joe. Anyway, he's took the place of Damon Scholes in the Huddersfield second row, and it's foot up again against the Huddersfield hooker. I mean, come on, Phil Hook, your name's Hook. Just shouting him out, wants a word. And so the second half, Leigh get a penalty straight away. Foot up in the scrum. Peter Brown finds touch on the 25, so it's 25 yards out now. Huddersfield defence, what they made of? Can they all out here? This very important first 15 minutes here at Fartown now. Lang, but he has to go down. Took the tackle. Too much cover there. Bridge inside to Brown. Big Brown, but there's Big Radioli already in the tackle. Big Joe. I remember him at Oldham. Lang, he'll have to go on his own. No, he gives it to Pete Potter, who's come on the field. So Leigh's brought on their second substitute. Lang, Brown looks to go forward, but Aaron holds on and he gets Jeffrey in. No, he's just grabbed. Knock on. So knock on right near the line when it looks like Ryan Case was going to go over for his first try of the season, but just couldn't hold the pass. Double letter for Huddersfield. So it's a scrum down right on the Huddersfield line. Huddersfield head and ball. Sawyer gets it in and gets it out. Comes on the open. Gives it inside. It's got good play by Huddersfield. Gives it to his winger. No, Gibson's still going, but takes the tackle on the halfway. Brilliant play by the Huddersfield number 6. So Huddersfield now. Here's Radioli's first touch of the ball, but he gets well tackled. Just inside the Huddersfield half of the field. Good play again between the forwards. Good play between number 8, Sidall, and the hooker Hook. Looking alive, this Huddersfield team now. Gibson, playmaker, gets a kick off. Does it hold up, but bounces to Toppin? No. Ooh! Toppin just took the ball there. Excellent play by Toppin. He had the bloke rearing down on him. His opposite number, Cocker. Here's Potter now. Potter has to go down. Now Leigh's used both the substitutes they used. Andy Collier just before half time, and now Ian Potter's come on. I'll tell you who's gone off for Leigh. I think I know that Peter Brown's still on. Gets a kick off again, Toppin. This time the bounce goes Huddersfield's way this time as Chapman picks it up. Chris Chapman, the brother of the goal kicker, and he's tackled. Tony Iro's gone off. Ian Potter's come on for Tony Iro. Here's that fullback looking dangerous every time he's got the ball, and I'm sure Alec Murphy's told his Leigh lads, keep your eye on him. He's impressed me. I don't know if he's impressed Alex or not. I'll bet he has. Radioli breaking tackle, still going. What a strong lad, crawling on his hands and knees. Oh no, it's not Radioli, that's Riddleston this time. As Stewart feeds it into Boothroyd, he has to take the tackle. So Leigh substituting Potter for Iro. Gibson again gets his kick off. Gets behind Toppin, but Toppin does the sensible thing and lets it roll in dead, and Leigh'll restart. So the substitutes on Leigh's team is, remember, Collier come on in the first half for Tio Rapati, and now at the start of the second half Ian Potter's come on for Tony Iro, so the two New Zealanders and the big lads. Didn't see him get injured or got off, but it looks now like Iro's on the touch line. Oh, it's Rapati on the touch line now, ready to come on again. There's Potter, one of the Leigh subs, still going. Oh, dragged down finally, just short of the half one again. Now don't like it, but and when will they learn? The referee's made it quite clear he's having no hanky-panky round. He's played a ball and Huddersfield not learning. So another substitution. Rapati comes back on. Who's going off this time? The scrum half Lang. That's a crazy mixture. So Rapati comes on for the scrum half Lang. What a strange substitution. All I can say, there must be an injury. What a tactical play by Alex. So Topping. Again, the crowd reckon was a forward. I didn't see it. So the Huddersfield physio on now. Here's Rapati. Gets out a bad pass to Ruane. Ruane's going here. Little chip. The fullback. It must be a try. Try to David Ruane. Kicked over the fullback's head, but it looked like the fullback had read the situation. But as he turned, he slipped and fell and left Ruane the easy touchdown. So 7 minutes of the second half. Leigh go in front through David Ruane. John Woods again with an easy kick. Doesn't mess around, John Woods. Don't give you a chance to get a breath, but this time that rush, what a bad mistake by John. We don't give you a chance to get your breath. 10 seconds after try being scored, the conversion's been took. This time he missed. So 7 minutes in the second half. Leigh go in front again, 14-10. Try by David Ruane, broke through, chipped over the fullback. Fullback had it covered but slipped trying to retrieve it, and Ruane had the easy task of touching it. So Huddersfield now to restart, got to come from behind again. A long one. And Collier picks this one up. Leigh is Rapati getting involved since he's come back on. Took off in the first half, replaced by Collier, but now he's come on and replaced Lang. Bridge inside to Case. Brian Case brushes off one, gives it back to Bridge, who's backing up well. Good play by Leigh. Ruane, the try scorer. John Woods, what can he do? But he takes a brilliant tackle. Again, brings him down. John Woods not as fast as he used to be, but you still can't give him a yard. And another good touch finder. Pushing Huddersfield back, using this kicking game a lot now in the second half. So it's a scrum down. Huddersfield's head and ball, 10 yards inside their own half. Usual patty you get from rugby league fans, no matter where you go, from Fartown to Central Park, from Hilton Park to Huddersfield, get them onside. Good play again, and the fullback's just grabbed from behind. So Huddersfield now got to come from behind again. Good play by Boothroyd has to go down though, takes the tackle. Potter comes in with a tackle. Sawyer spots a gap, goes past, but Peter Brown and Bridge just cover it up at the last minute. Gibson along the line to Parr to Nadioli, loses possession though, and Leigh find out the ball. Barry Ledger dives on the loose ball. Good play by Ledger. And Shields having a good strong game in the front row, he takes the tackle. Woods feeds it to Rapati brusts through one tackle but can't get past the number 12, Boothroyd. Woods is Case switches it inside to Potter, but Potter makes it into the Huddersfield half. Now Leigh, what can they do here? Bridges gives it inside to Ruane again, he jinks one way, jinxed again, still going, but Gibson finally brings him down. Very dangerous Ruane if you give him a yard. Plays it to himself, little chip forward but kicks it too far, and Cocker has no problem picking that one up and gets out of the tackle from Ruane. He comes forward, goes off his left foot. Good play again by the fullback, sets Nadioli in motion. Nadioli makes it into the Leigh half. Good play by the fullback. If there's anyone go and get man of the match for my money, it's this young lad, fullback, Stuart Cocker. He seems head and shoulders above everybody else. He's having a brilliant game. Just unfortunate incident when Ruane scored, he slips. Here's Woods, what can he do? Jinx one way, jinx the other, but protects the tackle. So, there's Rapati coming on the burst. Rapati runs into Nadioli and Parr protects the tackle. Leigh now, midway between the Huddersfield 25 and halfway, looking for another score, trying to kill Huddersfield off. Mark Shields, he's tackled. Good tackling holds up for Huddersfield. I must say they tackled very well in this game. Long ball, through anywhere. Leigh players looking at one another. Brian Case, what you doing? But Peter Brown picks it up, loses it. Huddersfield pick up the loose ball. What a lot of shenanigan there. Brian Case threw out a stupid wild pass. Gibson feeds it inside, took one-handed by Bouvroy. Did well to hold that. So Huddersfield, they're looking dangerous. Here's Sawyer gives it forward pass again. Huddersfield fans not happy. Reckon he's seen all their forwards, he's not seen one from Leigh. So Leigh get the head and ball on the halfway line. This game, not the most exciting one I've seen this season, but so John Woods feeds it out to Collier, but he has to take the tackle. John Woods gone to scrum half now with Lang going from the field, and he's getting more involved now, John Woods. John Woods to Potter. Potter inside, but again a bad play again by Leigh. Topping, who'd linked up with the attack, knocked on. But John Woods now getting involved more since his move. He's come from the centre into the scrum half position, and Collier's gone into Woods' centre role. So it's Sawyer to feed, gets it out. Gibson looking out. It goes one way, has to go on his own though. He takes the tackle. So what can Leigh do here? What can Huddersfield do now? Bouvroy, a lovely pass again. Breaks into clear, throws out a pass. Well taken there by number 3, Chapman. But a good break again, Bouvroy. He's playing really strong now. Siddall switches it inside to Stewart. Stewart throws out a pass, which goes forward. And Thomas did well to hold on to it, but the referee judged it to have gone forward. No, he's given a crossing. So Leigh get a penalty. Straight into the Leigh dugout. Comes out faster than it went in. Offside, is it? Offside again against Huddersfield. Everyone, he says, not back 10 yards. So Leigh get another penalty. Crowd not happy with these penalties, but the phase in the first half was he gave Leigh loads of penalties, and as the half went on, he evened it up. So let's see what he does in this second half. So it's Rusbridge to restart, 30 yards out. Leigh looking for the score to kill this game Huddersfield team off. Shields. Now here's Leigh again. Brian Case. Leigh's tactic seems to be the first 3 or 4 tackles forwards, take it up, and then longer line. Here we go again. Rapati this time goes forward, but riddled and read that situation very well and brought him down. Now here's Leigh again. Peter Brown. Another forward thrust. Again he throws out a stupid pass. Lucky for Leigh, Brian Case was there to dive on it. Now it comes along the line. Woods to Collier. Collier back. Good handling by Ruane. Did very well there. And it's the last tackle, says the referee. Look for Woods' little kick here. No. Topping tries a drop goal. Dismal attempt. Goes into the pub. Picked up by the fullback. Just manages to keep out of his in-goal area. So Thomas will have to come out with this one, and he does. He comes forward, he makes a good 10 yards. Good running by the winger at Huddersfield. So trying to come out of their own 25 now. Parr, he has to hold on, tackle. So Huddersfield, this is where Leigh want to play this game. In front 14-10 is Sawyer on the head. Penalty surely. Peter Brown, another culprit. Look like, but to be fair on Peter Brown, Sawyer was very low on the ground when he took that high tackle, but it was still high, so Huddersfield will get the penalty. I think Peter Brown unlucky there, like I say. Sawyer was kind of diving down as he come up with his hand and he had to hit him in the head. So Huddersfield get the penalty. Gibson kicks it clear, finds it into the Leigh half. A long kick, good kick by Gibson, good 40-yard kick. Put Huddersfield in the Leigh half. Now what can Huddersfield do now? Chapman first receiver, runs into a posse of Leigh defenders, takes the tackle, 30 yards out now. Can Huddersfield get the try? They'll bring him in the game. Switch of play there by Gibson to Stewart to Nadiola, just caught at the last minute. Good tackle by Potter. Nadiola looking to break free. Gibson again. Gibson goes forward. Got to just grab from behind. Inside to Stewart. Stewart sees a gap, but no backing up. Leigh Huddersfield looking dangerous. Just 15 yards out now. Sawyer to Gibson. Gibson along the line, but again a knock on by Huddersfield. Spoilt by a knock on. Potter takes the Collier, takes the tackle, but good attractive football by Huddersfield, but they're just spoiling it at the last minute. Potter, he's tackled. So Leigh, Woods to Brown looks to a pass, goes, gets a long loads to Rapati, but Rapati's buried and he loses the ball. Good strong tackling by Huddersfield. Huddersfield will get head and ball in the Leigh half of the field, midway between the Leigh 25 and halfway. I mean, Huddersfield are just last minute making mistakes when they're doing all the hard work. Win getting up now here. Huddersfield, Gibson slows it right down for Cocker. Cocker comes forward, he's going to go in, goal! Unlucky, got Topping on the wrong foot but just slipped as he went forward. There's Stewart. Gibson has to hold on to it. Sinking one way, just can't get his pass out. Impressed, these two half-backs and the full-back, they're linking up extremely well. He's here again. Little chip forward, but the ball favours Leigh. Unlucky there, Huddersfield. So, Shields to Case. Casey's tackled 10 yards out to the Leigh line. I'll say Huddersfield are unlucky to be behind in this game. Especially this full-back. He caught Topping completely on the wrong foot, but just slipped as he tried to go forward. Good play by Wood. What can Woods do? He has to take the tackle, I'm sure. Topping, good running by Topping, but good cover tackling by the winger Chapman. Woods inside to Ledger goes one way, can he get his pass out? Forward pass. What silly play by Leigh. Barry Ledger just threw the ball out anywhere to Ruane, and Ruane was stood 2 yards in front of him. But a good break by Paul Topping, who come up from fullback. He made 50 yards, but luckily for Huddersfield, Chapman read the situation and dragged Topping down. So play from end to end now in the last couple of minutes. Coming up to midway through the second half. It's Huddersfield 10, Leigh 14. Sawyer comes blindside, but John Woods follows him. Can't fool John Woods, been around too long for them kind of tricks. Chapman, he gives his forwards a break, but he's met by Collier and Brown. Crowd not happy, touch judging again. Potter seems to, it's not Peter Brown again, he's got to go. If it is, he might be sent off here. He's been in the sin bin once, he's been warned for an head tackle earlier. The referee very lenient with him. Very lucky. I think the referee's not finished with him, he's told him stay there. He's just going to see how Chapman is. He'll be a very lucky man if he stays on the park, I'll tell you. Referee sending Potter away, but he's told Brown, you stay there. Yeah, these referees, as small as they are, they can tell these. I think he's going to be sent off. I've got a feeling. No, he's giving him a stern lecture. He's probably saying to him, any more of it and you're going off the park. He's discussing it with his touch judge now. Brown's got away with it, he's a lucky man. But it looks like he's not finished with him now. Stopping the clock. Well, I think that should have been stopped ages ago. We've had a lull, 2 minutes in play. He's coming back to Peter Brown. What's the referee doing here? He's got Peter Brown like a schoolboy stood there, 10 yards from the touchline. He's been back and to him 3 times. A stretcher's coming on the field. I think this is
He's off. He's sent him from the field of play. After all that shenanigan, he's told him to get off. I mean, I'm not saying the referee's wrong in sending him off, but he was slow with his decision. I think he's waited to see what's happened to the winger, Chapman. He's being led from the field now by the Huddersfield team, Doctor, and Brown's going off. He's been at sin bin. I mean, what more can he ask for? I think Alex Murphy will have some words with him. Trouble is with Peter Brown, he's very hot-headed. Anyway, let's forget that incident. Let's get on back with the game. We don't need them incidents in rugby league. So Huddersfield, inside to his man, he goes down, Boothroyd. Can Huddersfield take advantage now of this extra man? Gibson goes backwards, says the referee. Play on. Gibson, another long one. Away he goes, round, looks like he's got and scored. Thomas goes for him. Brilliant play by the winger. No, penalty. The man was tackled, says the referee. The tackle played the pass from the ground, and Huddersfield escaped. But give Huddersfield credit. Thomas come up on like a motorbike behind round and just timed the tackle to perfection. Brought him down about 2 yards from the line, and round passed it as he was tackled. Referee had judged he was on the ground, so Huddersfield get a let off. A try looked all the way there, but give credit to Huddersfield. He come back at him, Thomas, and he caught him. Saved a certain try, and he's kept Huddersfield in this game. So we're in the last 20 minutes now. Huddersfield, what can they do? Remember, Leigh leading 14 points to 10, but down to 12 men, with Peter Brown being sent for the field for an offence on the Huddersfield number 5. So it's Huddersfield now. They brought their second sub on now. Dick, the ex-Leeds player. Nadioli busting through tackles, still gets his pass out. Looking dangerous now, Huddersfield. And brought another clever ball player on in, Kevin Dick. Used to play for Leeds at scrum half, put a lot of weight on, but still got a football brain. And he gets a kick off Dick straight away. Finds touch, it looks a beauty. 10 yards from the Leigh line. Kevin Dick, his first touch. Might be stocky and put a bit of weight on. I think Huddersfield play him in loose forward now. He used to be scrum half, but he's still got that football brain, and I think he can do a lot for this Huddersfield team. So it's a scrum down 10 yards from the Leigh line. John Woods to feed. This is one they need to win. Woods gets it out, and he gets it. So 5 yards from the Leigh line, it's Leigh's turn now to be under pressure. Ledger has to come away with it, but Sawyer follows him. He's going nowhere. Come here, says Sawyer. Topping, he's giving his forwards a rest. Again, Sawyer in the tackle. Going through a tremendous lot of work, these two Huddersfield half-backs. And again, Sawyer there, 4 on the run. What a work rate for a young scrum half. He's coming back now, he knows. There's Bridges, last tackle. Leigh's just got to the 25. Huddersfield now, what will they do here? Here's Topping, gets his kick and loads. Long downfield, but Chapman's there, the centre. Tony Chapman, the goal kicker. He's got Cocker with him. He decides to go alone. Jinks one way, but he takes the tackle. So, Huddersfield again in possession. Remember, they've got the extra man. He's Nadioli again, but he can't break the tackle. He's tackled. So Leigh have to do a lot of work now if they want to win this game. They've made it. Again an eye tackle. I don't know who the culprit is. All I know is it's an eye tackle. It looks like Mark Shields, the Leigh prop forward this time. It is. Shields is the one with the eye tackle. Leigh getting a bit rattled. So the referee decides that talking to's good enough in that situation. But Leigh looked rattled. Huddersfield now. Leigh's made this game hard. This game should have been sewn up long ago. But in fact, Huddersfield's right in it. 15 minutes to go. So we've got just over 15 minutes to go. It's Huddersfield 10, Leigh 14. And here's Huddersfield now, just 30 yards from the Leigh line, looking for a try and a goal that'll give them victory here and winning pay. So here's Sawyer, gives it to Dick. Dick switches it inside. Back to Sawyer. Sawyer's got Stewart, but he takes the tackle again. Again, Boothroyd. Still letting this ball fly around like basketball, Huddersfield. Here's Dick. Dick inside to the big prop forward. Siddall, he has to go down. So, Sawyer's got Stewart inside. Stewart takes it well. Just can't get his pass out to Nadioli, who was backing up at his side. Sawyer now, look, first receiver. What's he got up his sleeve? Is it a little chip? Jinx one way. He's going in, is he here? Gives it, oh, well read there by Leigh. David Rowan saved a certain try. I think he kind of telegraphed his play there, Sawyer. Offside again. Leigh offside. Get a penalty to Huddersfield. But David Rowan there at that situation well. Sawyer come running through. He had the loose forward Stewart at his side. And from up here, he telegraphed his pass, and David Rowan must have thought the same, because he never tackled Sawyer. He followed Stewart, and he knew it was Stewart who got the ball. But now Leigh's got some tackling to do, as Huddersfield are only 10 yards out, 6 tackles to go, and Boothroyd, first receiver, runs in strong. 3 men to bring him down, just yards now from the Leigh line. Leigh now up against it. Sawyer has to take the tackle though. Leigh up quick and drive them back. They lose 5 yards. Huddersfield there. Leigh up quickly. Again, Siddall comes strong forward. He's still going. He's got it. Oh! I thought he was going to go over then, and he's lost the ball. No, yeah. I can't see the referee having a look. There's 3 or 4 players. He's still got possession. So he must have. No, he's lost it now. Lost the ball there. I don't know what was going on, but it's now a scrum down. I thought he was going to go in there, Siddall. It looked like he was just about to stretch over and score, and he was just pulled back by his shirt. What a let off for Leigh, and they get the head and ball. Woods not happy with that, the referee. Get it in again, he tells John Woods. John Woods saying, well, look at him. Never mind, he says, let it get it in. So the whole front rows, both front rows collapse then. Woods gets it in, again he's not happy. Foot up, he says, against Huddersfield, and Leigh get a reprisal penalty. But I'll tell you, what I can judge, Huddersfield are unlucky to be behind. This isn't the Leigh of old. They're playing terrible today, and I'll tell you, Alec Murphy will let them know it when they're going home tonight. Atrocious. They've made this game really difficult. They're only leading 14-10, and the chances are they could be going home tonight with losing, and that would be something. Remember, Murphy, he wants them to get in the first division. He's bought a few buys from New Zealand and a few other lads, and he reckons that he's got the team to get in the first division. Well, if they're going to play like this, Alec, my old mate, I think you'll be in second division again next season, as John Woods chinks his way through. Just gets tackled by Sawyer just inside. Another knock on. Bridge this time, too eager to get the backs in motion, and he knocks on again. This match has been nothing but mistakes. And the basics, mistakes that schoolboys don't make. So it's Huddersfield head and ball on the halfway line. Like I said, Kevin Dick's gone loose forward. So gets it out, Sawyer. Now, oh, lovely inside ploy. Good play by Huddersfield. Full back again. Every time he links up, he looks dangerous. Stewart, he'll have to go down. This full back, every time he gets the ball, I think he'd been anyone who's seen him from the first. There's Nadioli, long striding lad. He seems an hard, awkward customer to bring down. Kevin Dick goes on his own. Jinx one way, but inside now here's a chance for Gibson. Can he get his pass out? No, he has to dive with the ball, holding it one-handed. It's pity he could have got that out. He had an overlap on the far side. Stewart to Boothroyd, but again the Leigh defence hold up. Still the ball's being threw around. Parr throws it around now. Gibson. Bad ball. Chapman manages to pick it up and avoid Woods' tackle. Last tackle, 10 yards out. Good play there by Chapman. Nadioli. Sawyer, little chip through. Is the bounce going to favour Huddersfield? No, it favours Leigh and runs dead. Topping let it roll. But Chapman running through there. If only he could have got the pass out. He had Nadioli on his side, and a try had been certain. But luckily for Leigh, the winger held man and ball, and now it's Leigh again in possession. Most of the play's been in the Leigh half in the last 5 or 10 minutes as Rapati runs into the 2 prop forwards of Huddersfield, Siddall and Parr. Brian Case, these forwards have got to do some work now. They want to win this game. 14-10 in front. It's been a dismal second half. The only score we've had in the second half was after 4 minutes when David Rowan followed his own kick through and scored. Woodsy again, jinking through. He's not lost it, John Woods. Shrewd by Alec Murphy. He wasn't playing with Rochdale. He could have been in the first division, but John Woods isn't daft. He knows what rugby's about. It's about filling your wallet, and he's a shrewd man, John Woods. And he come to Leigh, and he's doing a good game with Leigh. He's also broke the record point scoring while he's been at Leigh. Here's this lad again. Just managed to catch his tail there, Leigh. David Rowan. So, Huddersfield in their own half. Out wide, Riddleston, he has to take the tackle. Just one mistake by Leigh and Huddersfield will go in. Here's Boothroyd looking strong, just brushes off round 4 Leigh players there, just surrounded by Leigh's shirt, right in front of the dugout. Sawyer, along the line, misses Gibson. What's Gibson doing? He throws it out. A lovely pass by Gibson, missed out his centre, threw it out to Chapman, and the referees give a knock on. Again, Huddersfield fans not happy with it. We've got about 30 of them to the left of us here, the Huddersfield Boo Boys. Well, they'll be going home tonight if Huddersfield lose this match, and they'll ask, how did we lose that? And also the Leigh fans will be going home and saying, what chance at second division next season? And I can tell you, if they play like that, not much chance, me old mate, not much. So John Woods on the blind side here, near the touchline, gets it in. He's got him, yep. Not binding, that's another new rule. The loose forward's got to stay in the scrum till the ball's gone in, and he reckoned Kevin Dick wasn't in. Correct decision. And referees watch Ellery Hanley at Wigan. He'll be penalised every time. So, Topping, relieving kick. Now Leigh, what can they do? Can they put this game out of Huddersfield's grass? Try and do it. Here's Shields. Takes it up on the blind side. I've got a feeling a try here to finish this game. We've got about 12 minutes to go. He gets his pass out. Case, Potter's got Ledger with him, but he doesn't pass the ball, and that's another tackle wasted. But Leigh still in possession. Ledger, Woods goes running around with Rowan, misses him out. Collier comes inside, but Huddersfield read that very well. Postcarded that one. So, again, Case gets Ledger on him, but Case just tries to break through again, tackled. Just 10 yards out now. Rapati to Woods. Watch Woods here. What's he going to do? Jinx one way, Jinx the other, unloads. Just misses his man. Potter, what's Potter doing? But luckily for Leigh, Potter retrieves his bad mistake. Play on, says the referee. But it won't be 6 again, because the Leigh play, and Huddersfield played in touch here, and it's got the last tackle. Here's Ledger, Rowan will kick here, gives a good kick, but well covered by Thomas. The ball disfavours him, and he's crawling around, finally picks it up. He comes forward, can he find his way through? He's going! Still going, throws a bad pass out though, and Leigh dive on it. Through Rapati, Rowan to Jeffrey to round. But again, Huddersfield cover defences there. And from Huddersfield going on the attack, it's Leigh again. Bad mistake, they'd have been better slowing it down on that. They had possession, Huddersfield. Good play by Thomas, the Huddersfield winger. Here's Jeffrey trying to get involved. Round's still on the ground, but he's got an injury now. And Leigh Hooker, 2 Leigh players being... Here's Collier, but another pass he gets out. Rowan looks, there's no one there, he has to take the tackle. There's only got 10 men playing Leigh at the moment. They've got the winger and the hooker both receiving attention at this moment. They're really atrocious play by Leigh. Knock on. Again, Leigh making all the schoolboy basic errors. Alex Murphy must be going grey in that dugout. I think I'll have to send Alec a bottle of Grecian 1000 at Christmas if they're going to play like this. So, Huddersfield now got a scrum down just inside their own half. I make it, we've got about 7 minutes to the final whistle. Can Leigh hold out? Here's Gibson. Kennedy got the pace. He's still going. He took the wrong option though. He goes back, but no one there. Gibson looked like he was going to score. Here's Dick. They've got to attack Sawyer. Inside knock on, so it'll be 6 again. No, they don't get the ball back, so it's a scrum now. But Huddersfield, they were lacking backing up Wally Gibson there. He had the lead defence in 6s and 7s. If someone had been on hand to take that pass, I'm afraid Leigh would have had a 6-pointer against him. I think Barry Seaborn must be going daft. He'll be saying after we lose this game, how did we lose it? Time after time they've been in the lead 25, and when a try's looked on, they blew it at the last minute. And Wally Gibson there, he had everyone baffled. It was just no backing up. Here they come again. Stewart now. Stewart though runs into Woods, and they lose forward. Rapate. Now we've got 5 minutes left. Leigh, can they hold out? Riddleston, I think that's the wrong way. You won't make it. You're not big enough to go through there. Let that ball do the work. Leigh, a lot of work. Remember, they've still got 12 men. Here's Dick again. The Leigh covers there. Coming up fast now, Leigh. Here's Sawyer. Sawyer is again a knock on by. Here's a clear run for Ledger. Can he get away? No. Chapman comes back and gets him just when it looked like Ledger was in the clear. Potter takes the tackle. Not doing much with the ball, Leigh. Potter playing it slow, he's the old pro. Waste time. Here's the other prop. Shields breaks through one, but not through the second Huddersfield tackle. The hooker. Paul Hook brings him down. Here's Rapate. He'll go down. He's got no one with him and throws out a stupid pass. If that had been a faster man than the hooker there, it could have been a try. So it's again not letting him play the ball. Dick goes blindside. Stewart to Riddles again, a knock on. Bye, it's curtains. No one's going to catch this young lad, Mick Round. The fullback's going across, and he does exceptionally well. Good play by Huddersfield. Again Rounds. Knock on. Again a knock on. That's 2 tries this lad should have scored. I mean, give good credit to Huddersfield. Where the fullback come from, I don't know. He must have jumped off the stand roof, but he stopped Round from scoring, and he broke the move down. And not only that, Leigh knocked the ball on, and Huddersfield's got head and ball. When it looked like Huddersfield was going in to score, Round picked up another interception, but he just didn't have the pace to finish it off. Nadiole. Well, how he didn't score then, I don't know. It looked like curtains for Huddersfield. Dick, here they go again. Again a bad pass spoils it all. Forward pass. It's just this last pass from Huddersfield going astray. They see an old player, a calming influence out there. But this round, he's had 2 interceptions. I bet Barry Ledger wishes he'd had the same 2 opportunities. I mean, to me, when he got that, he was about 10 yards clear of the nearest Huddersfield player, and it looked like good night Vienna. But I haven't misjudged this fullback of Huddersfield, this Stuart Cocker, because he come across, and what a cover tackle. He not only stopped him scoring, he made him knock on, and they got the ball from it. He's one man who don't deserve to be on a losing side today. Stuart Cocker. That lad should be taking a winning pay packet home. A penalty again. Not letting him play the ball. And that's just the opportunity Leigh wanted. Leaves John Woods. I don't think he'll rush this one, Woodsy. He usually rushes him. You mark my words. He'll take his time with this one. Steady it down. He knows. If he kicks this one, Huddersfield's got to score twice to win it, and this should put the icing on the cake for John Woods. But I'll tell you Leigh fans, you might have won this game, but Huddersfield, for my money, should have got the points here today. You're very lucky to be going home to Leigh from Fartown with 2. So, Woods. No trouble. So, Johnny Woods increases Leigh's lead now. So, it's Huddersfield 10, Leigh 16. I make it, we've got about 3 minutes of the second half left. What? Long kick by Huddersfield. Ledger leaves it to Collier. So Huddersfield now. No. Leigh, no, at least they'll get a point out of this, and a point away from home is a win. So it looks like no matter what happens now, even if Huddersfield get a try and a goal, the Leigh players will be getting winning pay, which I'll tell you something, they do not deserve. Mark Shields goes blindside, but again he's tackled Chapman. Still going. Four Huddersfield players finally bring him to ground. But I feel sorry for this Huddersfield fullback and the halfbacks. They have had good games. Woodsy again goes clear. Now runs into a tackle there. Yeah, the Huddersfield halfbacks and the fullback, they don't deserve losing pay today. And to think Leigh players will be going home with winning packets, it's unjust. Here's Ledger. Ledger chips over a fullback. Looks like a try to bury Ledger here. It sits up nicely for him. And that's finally put pay to Huddersfield. In the dying minutes, another Huddersfield got a try in the last minute in the first half. And Leigh's done the same at the final minute. Ledger burst through. Seen the fullback kicked over his head, and the ball sat up nicely for him to score at the side of the post. So Ledger puts the game without doubt Leigh's way, and Huddersfield, they must be thinking what they've done today to be on the losing side, but that's the way rugby league goes. I went to a game yesterday where the team that won didn't deserve it, but they did anyway. So it's John Woods. Can he convert Ledger's try? No problem. Right on the U today. So, at the final minute, its final score at Fartown Huddersfield. Huddersfield 10, Leigh 22. Scorers for Huddersfield: Chapman, 2 penalties, and a try by Gibson converted by Chapman. Leigh, 4 goals by John Woods, and tries by Ruane, Bridge and Ledger. Final score: Huddersfield 10, Leigh 22.